A massive armored shell rips through the water, crashes into the center of the battlefield, and wipes the enemy team to secure the objective. To pull off plays like that, you must understand how to build Blastoise as either an immovable crowd control wall or an area of effect bruiser. Area of effect, or AoE, refers to abilities that deal damage to all enemies within a specific radius rather than a single target. Before queuing up, you need to have the correct held items unlocked and leveled up. Mixing and matching items from different builds dilutes your stats. Committing entirely to one optimized path allows you to control the outcome of ranked matches. Step 1 is your pre-game preparation. Head to the battle prep screen to lock in your specialized items. Looking at this side-by-side graphic, let's start with the tank build on the left, the Slick Spoon, Energy Amplifier, and Focus Band. The Slick Spoon is a held item that increases your damage by allowing your moves to ignore a portion of the enemy's special defense. If you want to play the Bruiser path on the right, equip the Wise Glasses, Special Attack Specs, and keep that Focus Band. Special Attack Specs are a stacking item that increases your damage permanently every time you score a goal. For both setups, use an emblem loadout with 6 green emblems to boost your special attack damage and 6 white emblems to maximize your HP. Boost emblems are collectible items that provide specific stat bonuses and set effects based on the colors you equip. Avoid equipping common trap battle items like Potion or X-Attack. These limit your utility during high-level teamfights. Instead, you must equip the Eject button. It is a battle item that allows you to instantly teleport your Pokémon a short distance in a chosen direction. Locking in these exact stats right now guarantees your survival and damage scales correctly for the final deciding minutes of the match. When the match begins, you must remember that Blastoise is extremely vulnerable between levels 1 and 5. Your primary objective in this phase is strictly passive farming. Avoid large fights and focus on reaching level 7 safely. If the enemy pushes into your lane, you will rely on the Bash and Push combo. This vector map shows the exact spatial geometry required. Use Skull Bash to dash directly behind the enemy target, then immediately use Water Gun to shove them away from their goal and into your allied safe zone. Mastering this defensive positioning prevents early feeding and secures the experience points needed for your mid-game power spike. Reaching level 7 is the critical turning point where your chosen build path comes online. If you chose the tank build, you will use the Displacer combo to control the crowd. You initiate with Surf to shug your opponents, and as soon as the wave ends, you fire Hydro Pump to extend their stun duration and keep them locked down. If you chose the Bruiser build, you will use the Spout combo to maximize your raw damage output. This timeline graphic shows the alternating rhythm. During Rapid Spin, continuously alternate between Water Spout and standard attacks. Notice the cooldown bars shrink here. Blastoise's boosted attacks reduce move cooldowns by 1 second. You can even trigger this by punching air between fights. At level 9, you unlock your Unite move, Hydro Typhoon. A Unite move is your character's ultimate ability, requiring a long cooldown period to recharge. Because of that long recharge, you must strictly hoard this move exclusively for the major objective fights at the end of the match. To ensure this move hits the right targets, you will use the Eject button trick to completely bypass the enemy frontline. Watch this radius diagram carefully. You initiate the ultimate animation, and right before the damage triggers, you press your Eject button to instantly shift the area of effect onto the vulnerable enemies in the backline. This sudden repositioning gives the enemy team 0 time to react, shatters their defensive formation, and secures the final knockout. You now have the tactical knowledge to progress from a cautious early-game laner into an aggressive late-game threat. But there is a specific threat to watch out for: highly mobile, ranged attackers who can kite you and dodge your setups from a distance. Kiting is a tactic where a ranged attacker deals damage while staying just out of your reach. You have a binary tactical response to these threats. Use your dashes to instantly close the gap, or strictly avoid fighting them in isolation. Before you queue into a ranked match, take 10 minutes in the practice arena to test the exact rhythm of these combos. Let us know in the comments which path you prefer to play. Adhering to this blueprint translates all your mechanical knowledge into a calculated, match-winning force in every ranked queue.